y'all, so this is another easy meal that I have for you guys. So you want to get some linguiça. They sell it at the store. They have mild, they have hot, regular. This is just regular linguiça. So what you want to do, you want to cut this up into little slices. You can do it as thick as you want. I like to do it medium size so that way it turns out just right. I like it to have a little crispy on the outside. So you want to cut up your linguiça. I find this meal to be quick and easy, and it's affordable. So if you're on a budget and you want to have some meat in your diet and still want something delicious, try some linguiça. It's really good. So here I'm using 2 linguiças, 2 whole ones. I got my pack from Costco, which comes with a good amount of linguiça, like 8 of so. So what you want to do now, you want to add the oil. And so I added just a little bit too much oil, so you will see me remove some of the oil because linguiça makes its own oil. So don't add as much oil as I did, so just a little bit of oil. But yes, I got it from Costco. It was so good. Good deal. But yeah, I'm going to add black pepper, season to desire, season to your taste. The more black pepper you put in, the spicier it'll taste. So I added some parsley, sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. You want to mix that all together so that way it's all in the oil and it's also covered on your linguiça. Then you want to add some salt to give it some flavor, help bring out the taste of the meat and everything else. So you just want to fry it. You're frying your linguiça. As it's frying, you can see the oil building up. You see the oil? It's getting all oily and greasy. You don't want all that oil. Like I said, I put too much grapeseed oil in the beginning, so you don't want all that. So if you do happen to put too much oil, don't be afraid to go in there and take it out. So you can see me pacing in the back trying to figure it out. That's a lot of oil. It's just building up, building up, building up. And then it changed the way it cooks because there's so much oil. It's like swimming in oil. See, the longer it'll cook, the more oil it'll get. So here I'm taking some tongs. I'm dabbing out some of the oil with some paper towel. You could pour it in this drain, but I have weak wrists, so some stuff get really heavy for me, so I'd rather just get a paper towel and strain some of the oil. And you don't want to put oil down your sink anyway, so I'd rather put on a paper towel, let the paper towel cool down, and throw this paper towel in my trash. You don't want to put a hot paper towel in your trash either because it can burn a hole in your trash bag, so you just let that cool down. But soak as much oil up as you want or as possible. Here I'm just going through sucking up as much oil as I can. See, it continues to make more oil, but you do want to keep it moving, keep it rotating, because if you have a pot like mine, some spots get hotter than others, so you want to rotate it. And now I'm getting the water ready for my noodles. I put some water in and then I put some salt. The salt helps it boil a little faster and give it some flavor to the water. So I just boil that up. Here I'm preparing my vegetables for the linguiça. And here I get some green pepper and I chop it up. I'm not the best chopper, but here I just take half of, and here I get some green pepper and then I just cut it up. And I cut my hand a little bit. People talking to me, I got bumped and cut it. Be nice, y'all. I'm still working on my angles, trying to figure it out. Because I had this little tripod that I have just sitting inside my counter. So I'm just trying to figure it out. But yeah, you want to cut up. So you want to get your green pepper and make sure you don't have any seeds in it. And so you just want to cut it up as best as you can. And if you have a better technique, let me know. What's your technique of cutting up the green peppers? But this is what I know. So you just want to add the green peppers. And then give that a stir. The more colorful the meal, the better it's gonna taste, y'all. That's what I know. So here I'm just taking my onion, cut it up. The trick with onions is if you put it in the refrigerator an hour before you cut it, you won't cry. Cut it. There's something about the refrigerator and making a cold onion that stop your tears from happening. So you just want to put your onion in the refrigerator and then leave it in there. So if you buy it from the store, just put it in there, and then when you're ready to cut it and use it, there won't be any tears, because all that chemicals will just go away. They make you cry anyway. So here I learned this technique that helps me cut it up better. So that's what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not the best cutter. I can't do that slice. I tried. It didn't work out, so I just went back to what I know. Just getting out the big pieces. Cutting up as best as I can. Got this big old knife for this little bitty onion. But I'm doing my best, y'all. Like I said, I'm not a chef, just a home cook trying to make meals for my baby. May not always taste the best, but I try the best, you know what I mean? See, a little skin sometimes be left in there, so I just take that out, put it to the side. And I don't cook the core or use the core part, but yeah. So I throw that away. But yeah, and I go throughout the onion, see if I missed any pieces of big pieces that I cut that up too. And then I add that to my linguica as well. But you could also, if you want to not have such a oniony taste, you could always cook the onions prior to cooking the meat and then add your meat, so that way it's infused better. Or cook it at the same time as your meat. So here I got my noodles. I use some, I think they're egg noodles, and I just add some peas to it to add some more nutritional value. Sorry, I didn't record that part, but I use some peas. And now I'm getting my green onion. I'm cutting that up. And stay tuned. I have a link down below on another video that I have about how to grow some green onions. It's very easy how to regrow some green onions. You can start your own little garden of green onions, and you can minimize your chance of going to the store and be like, oh, I need some green onions, because you could just reuse it. It's awesome. So I'll just leave a link down when I have that. But yes, you want to stir it all up. Make sure you keep it rotating. You see the edges are starting to get crispy. That's when you know you're almost close to being done. Gets that crispy look, y'all. It looks so good. It smells good too. Tastes even better. So then you want to add your green onions in. Green onions you want to add last, so that way you can still have that flavor, but it won't be all wilty. So it just adds a little flavor, so you add it towards the end. It's like garnish almost to some, but I add it in, I cook it in together. This is what it's looking like so far. Like I said, you want to keep it rotating, keep stirring it. And you can see our feet down there at the bottom. Said, Ashley, put some socks on. But yeah, you want to keep it moving, stir it, and keep it going. So that way it could be evenly cooked. And you could spread all that good flavor around and make sure all the meat's covered. So now when your noodles are done, you just want to taste it. You strain it, strain out your noodles. The best alternative too, if you want to go with wheat noodles, that gives you more nutritional value for this. And then once that's all in the pot, you just want to add your linguica. Just pour it in there. Be careful. You don't want to add all the oil, so that's why I'm doing it this way. You don't want an oily linguica, but if you do, because the noodles will soak up the oil too. So just add it all in. Just add it all for flavor. But yeah, you just want to stir it up. Here I made a little bit too much noodles to ratio, but it turned out really well. And you get the hang of it too. But oh, guys, this tastes delicious. So if you want an easy, quick meal that you guys can make for your family, try linguica and noodles and peas. It's so healthy. Little ones love it. My daughter loves it, and she's only 1.5. Just cut up the meat. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And leave any comments or anything that you want to see down below, and I'll sure get back to you guys. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good day. God bless.